guys, imagine this. Two children walking into same classroom. Both of them have got same levels of IQ, both are equally rich, same school, same syllabus, exposed to same teachers, but 10 years later, one became a scientist, the other one is leading a very average life. What if I told you the difference was not intelligence, not the memory, not the tuitions, not the facilities? The teacher's belief or the parents' belief is the reason. Yes guys, scientists have spent decades together to understand this phenomenon, and later they came up with one fantastic principle. What they say is, sometimes the children become what adults expect them to become. I repeat once again, the children become what a parent or a teacher expect them to become. This is true, guys. So today we are going to understand this particular phenomenon in a detailed way with real life examples. Okay, this one video, I'm telling you, if you are a parent or a teacher or even a student, this one video will change the way you are looking at education forever. So share this video to all your friends and family, no matter who you are. Guys, recently I have watched a beautiful podcast with Pavan Kumar Chandana, who is a founder of Indian, Skyroot rocket company, and this is a private rocket company which makes rockets. Okay, and he is a rocket scientist and he is the founder of this company. And the host was asking him what was the trigger, to become a rocket scientist and to make this company called Skyroot, to launch this company called Skyroot. He said one interesting fact. What he said was, he was a below average student till the class 7 or 8, but all of a sudden when he came to 9th standard, some of his teachers, I don't know what the teachers found in him, some of the teachers, encouraged him with positive words, and he said that was the trigger. Okay, the teacher's belief was the trigger here. That trigger, that encouragement became a curiosity, and curiosity became an obsession. So from then he was so obsessed with the studies, especially with physics and mathematics, and his obsession towards the subject made him to do hard work, and he could able to crack the IIT seat, studied in IIT, and became a rocket scientist, worked in ISRO, and finally came up with his own rocket company, and recently have launched a wonderful rocket. How many of you know him? Just let me know in the comment section. Have you heard of this Skyroot Aerospace company? Yes, do let me know in the comment section. Okay, and just get to know the story of that founder, and it was very, very interesting. Okay, so what happened here is the teacher's belief. Somehow some teacher believed that he could do. That belief made the teacher to encourage this person. That encouragement itself was a trigger, and down the line, now he is a very, very successful man, isn't it? So I just wanted to connect his story at this point of time. And you know what? This effect itself is called Pygmalion Effect, guys. So this has got a name. Scientists have given a name for this effect, that is called Pygmalion Effect. So I am going to talk about Pygmalion Effect in this video. Okay, everybody type this word Pygmalion Effect. If you know this before, do let me know. Okay, and this is a very, very interesting principle. Actually, this made me realize something, guys. Today's teachers carry responsibility bigger than completing a syllabus, because the child is growing up in the AI world. His curiosity is changing, his learning methodologies are changing, his expectations are changing, everything is changing. Okay, somewhere if we want to become a teacher who can inspire empower this generation students with our words, with our actions, we need to get updated with lot of skills which are different now. Okay, right? So you should be very good at making attractive lessons, engaging lessons. You should be digitally strong. You must be a AI teacher, isn't it? And you must also become a teacher who is beyond like teaching a syllabus. Okay, you should be doing something else for a child beyond the syllabus help. Actually, that's exactly why I'm conducting every week free masterclasses for teachers. If you have not attended my free masterclass, do attend my free masterclass, which is happening on every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. guys. The link is given in the description. You can register through the link. Okay, so now let me talk about the psychology behind this Pygmalion effect. Okay, so imagine the two children, and if a teacher believes that a particular child can do best, okay, I mean the teacher is trusting that child, so that trust automatically makes the teacher to go to a child and speak with lot of encouragement. Okay, she will use all the encouraging words that you can do it, you do it, no matter if you fail, just get up and do it, all that she will speak or he will speak, isn't it? So obviously if a teacher believes or trust a particular child, how does a teacher behave? Obviously more attention, she will talk more encouragingly, they'll have more patience, more challenging task they will give to a children, and more positive feedback they will give automatically. And because of this teacher's positive behavior, the student will try to believe in himself automatically, the confidence increases, and no matter how challenging it is, because the teacher believed, because the teacher said, the child will do that challenging task, and always the child he is going to be in a motivated state, and obviously the achievement can be possible by that child, isn't it? So here the teacher's belief or the teacher's expectation matters a lot. Similarly, suppose if a teacher believes that this child cannot do anything, okay, what would the teacher say to that child? You are fit for nothing, you are hopeless, you can't do anything. Those negative sentences will affect the child, and the child also will limit himself. He will also think that he cannot do anything and his limitations are this much only. All of those negativity will run in a child's mind. Okay, so obviously what would the teacher do here? Less attention. Frequently we don't speak to such children, isn't it? And we'll have less patience, and every time we talk rudely, we scold them, right? And all that, what indicates, how does a child feel? Automatically the child will stop putting efforts, okay, because he himself is thinking now that he cannot do anything. Okay, he can do only up to certain level, so he'll stop putting efforts, and his confidence becomes less, and he is less motivated, and obviously down the line after 10 years he will just lead an average life. Okay, so maybe to lead an average life, 100 and other reasons can be there, but this also can be one of the reason, guys. I'm not telling this is the only reason why some people become successful, why some people become not successful. There can be 101 factors, maybe the society, environment, circumstances, situations, family, all of that can be there, but this also can be a reason which cannot be neglected, and this definitely is on a teacher's belief, isn't it? That is what we call Pygmalion effect. Teacher's expectations will decide the teacher's actions. Teacher's actions decide and it will create a belief system in a student, and the belief system in a student will give the positive results or a negative results based on what kind of belief system the child is carrying, and that student results again Again the student performs better, so the teacher's expectation is becoming real, and again the teacher motivates the same child again and again, and obviously the child belief system is gonna become stronger and he leads towards the achievement side. That is what we call Pygmalion effect. So as a teacher, we have to be very careful. What do you say on this, guys? Please share your opinion, your thoughts about this principle. Do let me know in the comment section. Let the comment section be a discussion forum among hundreds of teachers, because here we have the most experienced teacher, the fresher, okay, all kinds of teachers are there. Do let me know and please share your thoughts. And one thing I want to tell you guys, teaching is not a simple profession, okay, and it's a huge responsibility, and many of us might have entered into teaching by chance, might not be by choice, okay. Even I have entered into teaching by chance, but the moment you have entered into teaching, you know, you carry a huge responsibility. Your words matters a lot, your actions matters a lot, your mood matters a lot, your belief system matters a lot, the way you deliver the knowledge matters a lot, okay. Even I myself is an example of a teacher's belief. I just spoke about Pavan Kumar Chandana, who is a founder of Skyroot rocket company, you know, but I myself is a product of positive belief system of a teacher. So I had a teacher in my 5th standard. So I did my basic education in my mother tongue. So during my 5th standard time, so I failed so many subjects. I do remember even now, I failed in Hindi, I failed in certain languages. You know, my teacher, she was a pregnant lady that point of a time. She sat with me and I was crying during lunch break, okay. She sat with me and she spoke these words: Nalini, don't worry, you are very talented, you are very good girl, you can do it, you still have a chance in the next unit test, perform better, I will help you. She said only this much, guys. I still remember, okay. I was 10-year-old, 5th standard. I still remember these words. You know what, after that I never failed in my life, okay. From that time I was the topper in all the classes that I performed, right. So it was the positive belief system that my teacher had on me. Sometimes these words are more than enough. You never know whom you are going to inspire, you never know whom you are going to discourage, okay. So our words, our actions matters a lot. Of course I understand in a practical scenario, when you handle a class of 50 students, 60 students and so many sections, we are humans after all. We lose our patience, you know, we shout at them, we do all of that. But still when it comes to talking to an individual child, okay, so our actions and our words matter a lot, guys. What do you say on this? Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk in this video, because recently when Skyroot company has launched a wonderful rocket, okay, in India, when I have seen his podcast, I was just inspired of the way he spoke about teachers and everybody. And actually there is a principle. I actually explained this principle to the teachers who were there in my next gen community also. So I thought I wanted to share to all the teachers out there. So with that intention, I came up with this video. So how is the video? What are your thoughts? Please mention in the comment section, okay. Even if you are a student, right? So now I think you understood how important the encouraging words are, okay. And even when you speak to your friends, no, please be encouraging with them, right? So share it to all your family and friends, guys. Thank you so much. See you in the next video then.